guys, so today I thought it would be fun to do a tag video. This tag, I saw Kristen Game do this tag probably a week or so ago. I thought that the questions were really good just for people to get to know me a little bit better. Yeah, so there are 38 questions, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. So the first question is breakfast, lunch, or dinner? I would say in terms of favorite and or biggest meal, it would be dinner, just because I don't mind breakfast, but I don't eat a lot for breakfast in the morning. Lunch is kind of the same thing, so I would say the biggest and probably, I wouldn't say favorite, but probably the biggest meal out of the day is dinner. Number 2, after eating a bowl of cereal, do you drink the milk? I don't. I really don't like the like if I have Cheerios, I don't really like the aftertaste that the milk has because it had Cheerios sitting in it. It tastes like Cheerios, and for me, I always think of when milk goes bad, and that's kind of what milk smells like, so I just don't even go there. Number 3, when you drive, do you listen to CDs, radio, or phone? I don't use my phone when I'm in the car driving. Do I listen to CDs? On occasion, I more so will listen to the radio. I just find that the radio, I don't know, it's not that I dislike CDs, I just don't really listen to them that much anymore, so I would more so probably go for the radio. Number 4, are you a window or an aisle person? Probably a window, just because I like to be able to see out, as long as I don't look down, because I'm afraid of heights. So, but I guess for easy access to get out, it would probably be an aisle seat. So I could go either way, but for the most part, I'd probably be a window person. Fold or crumple? That's kind of funny. It depends on what you're referring to. So if you're referring to obviously clothes, yes, I fold. Napkins, yes, I fold. I don't really crumple anything, so I guess I would say it would be fold. Number 6, shampoo, then body wash, or body wash, then shampoo. I have this system where I will shampoo first, let that sit, and then I will put my face soap on and then wash my body. So I guess it would be shampoo then body wash. Number 7, are you typically stressed or relaxed? That is a good question. I try to be relaxed most of the time, but I guess just with daily life, I would probably say typically stressed, just because I've got school and just stuff that kind of just stacks up, and so and I really don't have a de-stressor that much, so I would probably say typically stressed, unfortunately. Number 8, patient or inpatient. There's a funny story behind this. So I like to think that when God handed out the patience gene, it completely skipped my family. We are really not patient people. Of course, it depends on what it is. Depends on the situation. I am mostly patient for most things. There's just several situations and some situations that I'm just not patient for. I just don't have the patience. So it kind of goes a split down the middle. So I really can't give an either or answer, but I would, if I had to, I would probably say, I'm probably more impatient than patient. Number 9, do you like to have a schedule or go with the flow? I am not a go with the flow person at all. I like to have a schedule. I like to know what I'm doing for the day, have it laid out in front of me so I can go, okay, so I have all these things to do throughout the day. I am not a go with the flow person at all. That's just how I've been since I was a kid. So if I run into a situation where there's a person that I'm working with that likes to go with the flow, that gets to be very interesting because having those two things just, I don't know, it kind of clashes a little bit. So I would most definitely say I am a schedule person. Number 10, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Oh goodness, I wanted to be a lot of things. I think the main one, and I love animals, so I think this is why I chose this when I was a kid, was a veterinarian. Then, going through my treatments and all that kind of stuff, I can't tolerate needles, and I didn't like the hard thing about being a vet, which is putting animals down. I didn't like that was part of the job. I didn't like, seeing animals suffer. So that one was probably one that stuck with me the most, as far as that was probably the first thing. The second thing was a rock star, which didn't last long, let me tell you that. So those really, as that I can remember, those are the two things that I remember wanting to be when I grew up. Number 11, prankster or not? No, I'm not really that much of a prankster, honestly. I don't know. My dad is. I'm not that way. Number 12, dressed up or dressed down? Most definitely dressed down. Most days of the week I'm in a t-shirt and athletic shorts, to be totally honest. Really, the only time that I will wear jeans is to church. I just don't, I don't know, it's kind of funny. I'm just not jeans aren't dressed up, but I like to be comfortable. 95.9% of the time. So, about 95% of the time I'm usually dressed down in like sweatpants, or as it gets into fall, I'm in sweatpants most of the time, and so most definitely dressed down. Number 13, favorite article of clothing. Man, that's a hard one. I would say, since it's going into fall, I would say big sweatshirts. I love just curling up in a blanket in a big sweatshirt with my coffee in the morning. Ugh, I love it. So probably big sweatshirts, most definitely. Number 14, if you could play a musical instrument, what would you play? Well, on the flip side of that question, I do play a musical instrument. So why don't I just tell you that? I play guitar, and I play a very little bit of piano. And then of course I also sing. So, and that is considered a musical instrument. So, number 15, East Coast or West Coast? Well, I live on the West Coast. And the one thing that I wish that West Coast had that I know East Coast has is like the seasons. So with fall, we don't get the pretty colors necessarily. We don't get like the autumn colors, which I really did wish that we got, because I love those, and I know that the East Coast has those beautiful colors. Like I know Wisconsin and Minnesota and all that kind of stuff. Those places I know have the colors, and I would love to go to the East Coast and just see the colors and experience the actual season instead of, come on guys, it's fall and it's still 96 degrees in here in Sacramento. So I would love to experience the East Coast with the seasons. So 16, London or LA? I've been to LA. LA is nuts. And I've always wanted to go to London, so I would most definitely say London. Favorite holiday? That's a hard one. I would say it's a toss-up between Thanksgiving and Christmas. If I had to do one or the other, it would probably be Christmas, just because we sometimes can get my family to be all together. It's hard though, because my family lives out of town. So but Christmas is probably the one holiday that we could maybe get everybody together. Number 18, how big is your bed? I have a full size. Do you sleep with doors open or doors closed? Open. 20, do you sleep with sheets in or out? So you know, of course, the sheets are tucked in at the very bottom, but beyond that point, they're out. I can't stand like everything tucked in all the way up to the waist. Sorry, no. I just, even with being in the hospital and doing all my treatments and stuff, I would kick the sheets out to where they weren't so tucked in. Number 21, have you ever stolen anything? No. 22, tattoos or piercings. I have my ears pierced. Beyond that, I don't have any other piercings, and I've been thinking about getting a tattoo, but I've never done it. 23, do you smile in every photo? Yeah, I would say I do. Let's see, 24, ever peed in the woods? Yep. You know, when you're camping in a tent, sometimes that's all you got. Number 25, concert or theme park. I've been to more concerts than theme parks, so that's kind of a hard one. I would probably say concert. 26, music or books. Most definitely music. If you've been with me a while, you know that I have a passion and a heart for music. So I used to be a bookworm when I was little, but not so much anymore. 27, animated or reality. That's difficult because the TV shows I watch are not necessarily reality. They're more soap opera-ish. If you're talking movies, kind of the same thing. I will watch animated movies all day long. I really enjoy the Disney stuff. But for TV, I mean, even though it's not really reality, I would say reality over animated. 28, letter or email. I used to love getting letters. Excuse me. But, you know, now everything's electronic. So, it could go both ways, but I kind of wish that people would go back to the old-fashioned way, you know, writing letters, just because it's, I don't know, seems just more personal, and of course there's a little bit more thought put into it, I guess. Probably letter, I would say. 29, what was the first concert you attended? Oh goodness, that was a really long time ago. And the funniest thing about that is my sister and I actually fell asleep in the middle of the concert, and the arena, you know, as people would know, the arena is extremely loud, but don't ask me why, and don't ask me how we were able to sleep through most of the concert. But the concert that we went to was Casting Crowns, Mercy Me, and I think Jeremy Camp. So that was the very first concert I remember going to. Number 30, do you own a record player? No, I don't. 31, do you speak other languages? I do not, although I'm Latina, so naturally you'd think I would speak Spanish, but I don't actually. I tried to take a Spanish class in high school, and I don't know, I just kind of fell out of touch with that, so. See, 32, sweet or savory. I am most definitely a sweet person. I love ice cream, but I also like baked goods, so like cookies and stuff. So, but that's also sweet. So most definitely sweet, honestly. 33, can you curl your tongue? No, I cannot. 34, can you touch the tip of your tongue to your nose? No, I can't. 35, can you whistle? A little bit, not really good, but a little bit. 36, did you ever win a spelling bee? No, I didn't. 37, do you believe in ghosts? Okay, so, as most of you know, and if you don't, I am a Christian, and do you believe in ghosts? No. We believe that that you have, you, I guess, could, you know, you feel the presence of of people around you, but not, no, not, I don't personally believe in ghosts, no. Let's see, 38. Do you believe in aliens? No, I don't, actually. Okay, well, that actually went faster than I thought it would, but that is it for this tag video. I hope this was enjoyable for you guys to watch, and I hope that you learned a little bit more about me through these questions. People I tag, I don't really have anybody specific, so I guess anybody who's watching this, if you'd like to do this tag, feel free. Leave your answers to the questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your answers are to them. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!